All right, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to another week in NFL 2K5 here. We're, of course, in our third season, and we had quite the week last week. We had I guess 2 weeks ago, technically, was the 52-10 Dallas Cowboys game, which our defense absolutely kicked our ass with. We kicked Dallas's ass. I think it was like something like 7 or 8 interceptions. So yeah, it was ridiculous. But then we had a bye week, and now we face the Redskins of all people. So we'll see how this goes. As we'll go ahead and start up the game. Dying with a hangover button. I'm not quite hungover, but I've never really been. As the Twitch and Twitter names suggest, I don't really drink, but I've kind of loosened up on my. Oh boy, it's gonna do this again, isn't it? Hang on. There we go. I've kind of loosened up on my no drinking deal, and so if I have something to drink, I will. And let's see here. Wow. Okay. Redskins aren't that good. But I'll drink a little bit. We had a Halloween party last night with a bunch of our friends. Perfect. That totally happened with us at NXT last night with me and my buddy. But there was enough empty seats. I'm actually a little sad about the fact that it didn't sell as well as it did last year, NXT house show. But, it was still fun. But, yeah, it's just... I'm pretty sure it was all the way full last year for the first show. I just don't think it's nearly as hot as it was a year ago. So it's been really iffy. So yeah, there was a lot of empty seats. So we basically just moved further down into the row when we found out. It's like, oh yeah, well, I guess they're in our seats. Who cares? There's enough empty seats in our row. There we go. There we go. Yes, that's fine. Hey, big balls. But yeah, I am on top of having a teenage girl's taste in anime, where I just love slice of life stuff and don't really give two shits about. I literally have had this girl I'm interested in. She's been telling me all about My Hero Academia. And it sounds really cool. It's just not on my radar right now because it's that sounds like a cool anime. I don't know if I'd want to do all this shit though. I'd much rather if they all just kind of hung out and did horse shit for 20 some episodes and not a whole lot happened. But not only do I have girly taste in anime, I have girly taste in alcohol too. I'm not a beer guy because I've had my buddies try to give me all types of different beer, like Bud Light, Miller Lite. Miller High Life isn't too bad, but yeah, they've tried Old Milwaukee on me. None of it's all that great. I can't really do beer, but they made a shitload of Jell-O shots last night, and so I have the girliest taste in alcohol where I'm just I might drink Jell-O shots, cool. That and Fireball and some sort of rum. I can't even remember the rum. But yeah, it started off with me going, I was just gonna have a couple Jell-O shots, and then more, and then more. And then I had friends that were like, oh, do these shots with me. All right. So I'm a big dude, so I'm not 100% sure I even got drunk. But I was definitely not sober. Your uncle is 50. You had turned 18 the week before, so all 13 of your aunts and uncles had to buy you a drink. Jesus. I tried. I had my thumb on the. I had my thumb on the circle play, the pass play, and I wanted to pick the other play. So I just like held on to it, going, can I? So yeah, every you have to coerce me like a fucking basic. I got drunk like a basic bitch white girl. If I was drunk, that's how I got drunk. I need like fruity shit. I need shit that doesn't taste like booze. Can I? Oh, no, I can't. All right. That's fine. How are they all of a sudden this goddamn good? Oh no, we're gonna do Vert's play already. I don't feel good about this. Come on, there you go. Cordero still got it with me. Still got it. On the bright side, one of my buddies who's like, we call him the GM. He's the game master for like all of our stuff when we play drinking games and all that. Smirnoff Ice kind of stuff. Smirnoff Ice kind of stuff. Yeah, like I'll do like Not Your Father's root beer. I actually finally tried the Not Your Father's like Mountain Ale. Like what's supposed to be like the alcoholic Mountain Dew. It tastes like Squirt. It's really weird. Their attempt at alcoholic Mountain Dew tastes like a grapefruit soda. Tastes exactly like Squirt. It was weird. But yeah, one of my buddies, the game master, he's got a lot of great, like, he's bought in like board and card games that are great because it's designed specifically to get you to drink a lot and take clothes off. And there was a fair bit of that last night. Here we go. Oh my! Is that not pass interference? Is that not pass interference? Tell me if this is not. That has to be pass interference. There's no way that's not pass interference. Is there a way to challenge that? Oh, right, I can't. Balls. We don't have that here, thank fuck, because it just sounds awful and dangerous. Oh my god. Ah. I just wonder. I thought Not Your. I'd have to see if Not Your Father's is something that is local to here, or if it's I'm never sure. Everything I think is ever like something that's decently well known always ends up being something that's just like specific to here. Like it's like, yeah, I like to go to Hy-Vee all the time. And like if you're not in Iowa, you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I mean, they got a few in like Minnesota, Missouri, Kansas, Nebraska, but it's like Hy-Vee's huge here, but like everyone else has like Publix, or I don't know if Albertsons is still a thing. And then I'll talk about like different, like, I mean, we've got some like recognized gas stations like BP or something like that, but we have a place called Casey's. It's a gas station, but they've like fancied it up to be much bigger than just your shitty gas station. Like every Casey's has like its own like legit pizza area. Like that's their thing. Is like you can get gas and you can grab actual good pizza. Ah. But fuck Ireland. Did you hear Iowa State won again? I saw that on Facebook with some of my friends who are all Hawkeyes fans, where they're just like, damn, good job, man. Like, hey, cool. I don't know what I'm still in a state of how the fuck is Iowa State doing this well? I'm still not used to that. I'm really not used to Iowa State doing well. Like Iowa State football, to find out that they beat another top 5 team is just fucking mind-blowing to me. It's like, it's been like 15 years, legit. I think the last time Iowa State's been anything close to good was when Seneca fucking Wallace played. Oh, shit. Oh, damn. I think I almost had a shot at that. Every team in the country should start that. Hey, Daredevil. Oh, yeah, by the way, hello, guys, coming in. If I hadn't said hi when you came in, hello. Shit. There we go. And then I got saw a Reddit post on NBA because the Orlando Magic are leading the East right now, and they've beaten both the Cavs and the Warriors. And it's like, we're probably gonna suck, but we're 5 games in and doing extremely well. Just give us this. And the Vikings aren't doing too bad either. So overall, it's been pretty nice. I think the Vikings are actually I think they're legit leading the NFC North. I can't remember if the Packers didn't the Packers have a really bad loss last week? Didn't they lose a game they should have won? And I'm pretty sure the Vikings are leading the NFC North right now. Oh shit, there we go. Something like that. It's a full restaurant. It's basically none does anything. But how were the shows? The shows were great. I didn't do the wrestling revolver tonight. I just decided to stay in because I legit. I went to a Halloween party after NXT last night, and I came home at 8:30 in the morning. No shit. I came home at 8:30 in the morning. That's right. Aaron Rodgers isn't there. That's right. TLC was good. It was one thing that I've actually seen a couple of moments that people like. It was one of those things that the TV really doesn't do justice. How loud a lot of things are. I've noticed that. Like there are a lot of times you could probably pick up how loud it was with some of the moments that happen, but oh yeah, that was really. I figured that wasn't going to work. But it really is one of those. It really is one of those things where it just feels. Yeah, it really feels muffled almost when you watch it on TV. Like, I gotta say, people were out of their goddamn minds when Angle was doing German suplexes, when he was doing angle slams, when he came back and started doing all his shit in the ring and going ham on everybody. People were going crazy. Our section wasn't going too crazy for a good portion of the TLC match, mostly because we had these weird cheap seats where I guess the Target Center in Minneapolis has this weird thing where they have these 2 giant screens that face inward, and they're towards the top corner of the arena. And I mean, that's fine. It's weird. I think it's kind of weird that you would have the scoreboard jumbotron deal that most arenas with like a basketball team has, like you would see in just about any arena these days, a jumbotron and everything. But then they also have these giant screens coming from like the top center going in that weren't being used. So the jumbotron was actively blocked by these ridiculous screens. So when the TLC match moved from the ring all the way up to the stage, really couldn't see shit. Really couldn't see all that much at all. Especially with the seats that we were at. Like you could see the stuff by the announce table. So it's like the Kane, Braun Strowman stuff you could see. But like all the other stuff with like the dump truck and all that, like we could see the dump truck. We couldn't see much else that happened around there. Why is Cordero Patterson? Okay, let's try Cordero Patterson in a running play. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh damn it. I was doing okay. And then that happened. But yeah, if you guys I always try to give good life advice if I have it. If I can give good life advice, I like to try to give it. And one piece of life advice that most people won't tell you, if you can get some open-minded girls and you are a young man and you go, "Hey, let's get something to drink." You know, you get some drinks together. You get a good mix of men and women. There's a board game called Drinkopoly. I'd highly suggest it. Get in there. Oh, that son of a bitch. TLC was kind of underwhelming. I think on TV, it was one of those things that like on TV, I can clearly see how it could be underwhelming. It's like it's one of those things where I'm just like, this seems like the kind of thing that would suck to watch on TV, but the live experience never. The live experience is always quite good. How weird is it to know I'm accessory for murder? Dude, I will say I have a little bit of pride because our section all the way in the back started that chant. We started that was murder chant, and it just sort of spread out from the top sections and then down. I take pride in that fact because I didn't hear shit until we started something. There we go. Your cousin had a recording when he did Drinkopoly at parties. Best ones to go to three straight shots of Everclear. That's fucking retarded. Yeah, how about... Okay. Another piece of life advice. If you're going to do any sort of drinking game with shots, never, ever, 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 ever do Everclear. That is stupid. Everclear is designed to have you do about 3 shots of it, and then you are done. And that's if you're a normal-sized person. If you're a large person, maybe about 4 or 5, but you are fucking toast. No, we didn't do Everclear. We did like basic vodkas, and I think we had rum chata. We had a little bit of rum chata. And we were doing like mixed drinks and all that. So people were still okay. People were still... Oh my god, people were still conscious and speaking in English. Is Everclear like white spirits? Everclear is like rubbing alcohol that they've basically somehow managed to like put into a large enough bottle in liquid form I truly believe that if you need rubbing alcohol, you could probably just get Everclear and you'll be fine. That's how much alcohol content is in it. The only That's perfect. That is perfect. Ah, shit. All right. Yeah, the only reason you do Everclear is so you don't have to buy roofies. I've watched people become damn near alcohol poisoned on Everclear. Everclear. He absolutely has a point when he says Everclear's pretty much you do Everclear if you don't want to buy roofies. Or if you want to get really drunk, really if you want to take like 3 shots of Everclear, if you want to take 3 shots of Everclear, you won't remember the rest of the night. Like that's you take enough shots of that, you will not remember the following like 12 hours. It'd be great to tell you now I'm only in high school. Dude, like I said, I started being straight edge when I was in high school with my buddies. My buddies drank, and they were big on Southern Comfort. That was their thing. Southern Comfort was their thing. Everclear was a thing they got by the time we were like 19, 20, maybe. No. Everclear was a thing that we had when we were actually still working at McDonald's together. When we were like 17, 18, there would be these like middle-aged women coming in to work. McDonald's, by the way, fast food in general is just like it's degeneracy as far as working there. We had one woman who came in with this Tupperware full of cherries that she had soaked in Everclear the night before, and people would just eat them on the clock. I take pride in the fact that I've at least not gotten drunk. Like I don't want to like lose. I don't want to lose my senses. All right, we're gonna go for like one last shot here. I get the ball back anyway, but we might as well take a chance. Chuck and pray is a good it's a good thing there. I want to kill all 6 seconds of this because it's going to be nothing short of a miracle if this works. Nope. All right. Let's hope it's on them. Oh. Offense. Whatever. Half's over. But yeah, otherwise, Drinkopoly is a fun game. You've seen Redneck women beat the shit out of each other, so you know what Stupid Drunk looks like. I've seen Stupid Drunk too. I've seen 2 of my buddies get drunk, and we happened to a couple of them happened to own boxing gloves. You can probably see where this is going. But I mean, to be fair, one of the guys they wanted to do friendly boxing, and one of the guys wanted to get himself psyched up, so he just started like consistently beating himself in the head with a boxing glove fist. And then he woke up the next day and he's like, "My head hurts. What happened?" You hit yourself in the head multiple times. What? I mean, we're winning, but I'm not a big fan of this. We're like a good 10 points better than them. I wonder who's going to be the like. I feel like we haven't performed quite as well. I would love to know who the halftime hero is for this. Deshaun Jackson of all people. We're winning, but we're not doing all that great.
And today's game has been presented in ESPN Game Sound, designed and developed in collaboration with Dolby, the leader in surround sound.
Oh my God, Dolby. Are they really the leader in surround? Are they really? I would assume Dolby's still a thing.
Let's get down to the field and the action.
I don't know if there's anybody else who could be the leader in surround sound at this point.
Well, Peter, some interesting information.
Like if it's the leader in like headphone sounds, I'd have better ideas. But like surround sound and speakers, I'm a little. I don't know if Bose has taken that over yet.
Baker gets the sack way back at the 20.
Chris Baker forced the offense back a few yards with a terrific sack in the backfield back there.
That will be the 5th sack of the day, and they have been simply really
Oh shit! No, that's the wrong guy.
Haven't let up all game, and that's what you want.
I mashed the wrong button. Poo. What have you joined in on? A fantastic discussion. A game of football before I do some TEW,
Positioning back there to get the interception.
and then talking about my weekend, which has led to life advice on drinking games.
appearing to be the motto.
If you would enjoy, if you would like to drink. Hey Jack, how's it going?
They'll start this drive at the 26-yard line.
If you would like to drink and have very little shame, I've got some games for you. Christ, we're not going to be able to stop them, are we?
Second down.
Life advice on drinking games: don't. That's also a very good one.
Into a second and short situation.
Another story about Everclear, sure.
Jones takes it across the line and picks up the first down.
Mine just basically involve people being stupid while working. And life advice from a straight edge guy, yeah.
Picks up the yard on the play, and that
I do barely ever drink.
Jones got some help on that one in the form of blocking, but he still couldn't make
But if it means helping getting people to feel more comfortable with themselves and each other, I will join in on some drinking.
bat away that football before the receiver even had a shot at it.
2K18 Road to Glory. How is that? I haven't really done the Road to Glory too much. I wasn't the biggest fan of it. Like, I guess the online aspect. Like, for me, for some reason, I'm not really a big online guy at this point. Unless it's like Heroes of the Storm. That's about it. Because I can do that. And, like, I guess if I got back into Overwatch, I could probably do that. Maybe I should get back into Overwatch now that there's, like, an official league. Let me get myself a nice contract. You guys could one day buy my jersey.
Yep, he knows that you aren't allowed to miss many of those in this league.
They start bringing in a DJ. Oh boy. This is an attempt to bring in crowds from Delaware and Philadelphia. Oh boy. That just sounds like hello fellow white children. Like hello fellow children. We totally know what is up in his house. And then everyone just cringes. Was there a reason I was straight edge? Yeah, I mean, mostly it was my friends getting into alcohol and weed in high school, and I just didn't quite feel like it. And mostly because I would see my friends, as teenagers do, tend to not quite understand their own limits and then end up praying to the porcelain god by the end of the night. I didn't feel like that was something I wanted to do. And then that kind of evolved into when I became an adult and moved out, like literally like 3 weeks after my 18th birthday, and lived in a house with like 6 other people. Like it was a 4-bedroom house, and we had like at one point like 7 people in the house. And it was, honest to God, it was like a walking anti-drug ad, where it's like, if you imagine a lot of the anti-drug ads, where things seem over the top, it wasn't all that over the top. Like, people were still generally functional, but I mean, it was just drinking and all sorts of crap every night. And then one dude in particular liked to break mirrors when he was drunk. I don't know. He was just afraid of his reflection, or I don't know what it was, but he would get super drunk and then punch mirrors. So I was just like, yeah, I don't really feel much like that. The town police department literally had 3 cop cars set. Wait, the owner is a big-ass black guy who looks like a defensive lineman. They brought a bunch of really ghetto group of dudes. Oh, my God. Bartenders made hundreds of shots and thousands of dollars worth of Jell-O Everclear shots. Holy shit. I do understand. Like, for some reason, because they were trying to draw, like when you said they're trying to draw in crowds from here and there and blah, 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 it sounded like maybe they picked up like some DJ that they didn't know or didn't have like any idea maybe who it was. But it sounds like a guy who maybe knew. He was like, yeah, we're going to bring business up. we're going to bring this guy here. We know exactly who's going to be coming. Set up the cop cars. We're going to get people fucking wasted tonight. Everclear Jell-O shots sounds like the devil. Yours was CM Punk. To be fair, CM Punk was a big part of it for me too. That was like, it was a decision that I had made sort of around the time I kind of knew who CM Punk was. And then when I started really getting into, like, really finding out what straight edge was all about, that's where I'm like, oh, okay, now there's a name for what I'm, you know, trying to make of it. Yeah, I know some people who just have the hardest time trying to moderate themselves when they drink, and it's just like, that actually happened last night. One dude in particular got kind of creepy, and then it was just like, he's a good dude. He just had a little too much, got a little handsy, felt really awful, cried about it. And then went to bed. That was about it. Oh, wide open. Damn, not open enough. I wonder if I waited an extra like half second or so if he would have been able to stay away. You quit a month later after they hired them. Oh, my God. They hired them, too. Fuck it. Go. Go. Oh. I don't scramble all that much. Mostly because it's a little bit harder to scramble in this game than it was in, like, NCAA Football 14, where I scrambled, like, half the game. Oh, God damn it. Oh, my God. This is going to work. Oh my God, Todd fucking Gurley. Holy shit. Can we see a replay of that play? That was ridiculous. That was ridiculous. Like the scrambling out of the sack, Gurley wide open. Misses a tackle, spins out of another one, breaks another, hops over him, gets in. Holy shit. What a clusterfuck that turned into a brilliant touchdown. Good thing about Road to Glory is you get a loot case every time you level up. Oh, that's okay. So that's your own personal character, right? Yeah, I don't know if it would work that well on PC because I've already found a way to not have to care about how much VC I have. Yeah, there's already pretty easy ways to sort of if you're not online to kind of game the system a bit. Needless to say, I have probably wrestled like 3 matches in my career, and have managed to have a whole lot of level 3 perks and skills. You can't buy VC in 2K18, makes it a whole lot more fair. Yeah, it makes it fair, but then it also makes it much less regulated, which is why I probably won't do Road to Glory online for PC, because of how easy. Like I speak from firsthand experience on how easy it is to game the system when it comes to VC. Wait until Black Friday, let it get the patches out of the way. That's a good idea. Maybe at some point they'll figure out how to, patch 2K18 for a lot of the stuff that's wrong. They always seem to come out with a patch just when there's a VC exploit, which is why I just like to stick to My League. That's why My League is such a great thing. Come on. If we can stop them, we're going to have to kill all sorts of clock. I don't trust us to get as far as we did last time. Oh my God. Why is our defense so shit? Why is this is the same defense that picked off Jay Cutler 8 times. Can't handle Kirk Cousins and his ability to get the ball to Pierre Garçon. It's been a year. You've won the Royal Rumble, Money in the Bank, Intercontinental Champion, 2-time Universal Champion. Cool. I actually don't mind, to be fair, I'm not far in, but I don't mind how my career is. I'm a little iffy about, like the backstage thing, I feel, is pretty cool. I just don't like all the loading times, and I think it's even worse on a console. So it's just like, man, oh, damn it. I imagine it's much worse on a console. But, yeah, it's just, you said, 2 words, Jay Cutler. But, I haven't minded it so far because it hasn't seemed as monotonous and repetitive. Like, I liked the fact that they start off with you basically saying, hey, who do you want to attack? Who do you want to feud with? Do you want to feud with Mr. Perpetual NXT, going to get injured in 5 weeks from now, Hideo Itami, or the NXT champion Bobby Roode? And I'm like, well, let's just face Bobby Roode then. He's the champion. Maybe I can get a title shot in one of my first matches. And that's what happened. It was like at a takeover. Just like a literal Who beating Bobby Roode. And it's kind of dumb because it was one of those things that it's not really dumb, but I felt like I should have done better than I did. But I did win, and it was a 5-star match, and it was one of those matches where I'm like, damn, if this match was on TV, this would have been a bomb-ass match. If you replace this person with maybe someone more well-known. This is not good. This is really not good. We'll see what happens if I can make this work. I should be able to. Fuck. The Void approaches, then you go and brawl backstage, then the Void comes back, then you tell the GM you want to be in Money in the Bank, then the Void's getting closer, you have to keep from doing things to stop it from getting boring. Okay, that's cool. It sounds like a thing of like it's perpetually like creative has nothing for you, so you have to go and create something. I don't mind that. There you go. Lined it up. Lined it up. We don't need them killing the clock. That's our job. Like Hanmar Rider, yeah. No, come on. There was a hole. He was open. He was going to tuck it and run, and it would have been fantastic. Instead, I have to do this again. We'll see if Rudolph is still open for this. Oh, my God. Kyle fucking Rudolph is just killing it. Line it up. Ah! Oh, no. That actually isn't who I wanted to throw to. I thought about throwing to Diggs. I accidentally threw it to Rudolph. That was not the smartest of moves. Maybe Diggs will be open this time. He was. Oh, my God. I want to keep this going because I don't want to give them the 2 minutes. Based Kyle Rudolph carrying us down the field. What do we got? What do we got? Let's do that. Oh, come on. Patterson? Oh, no, that wasn't Patterson. That's 24, not 84. Gomez. What are you doing, bud? That was your time. Your time was right there. All right, Cordero, I'm counting on you. Ah, good enough. You leave for minutes, you go down from 7 up to 7 down, yeah. The downsides to having people who just don't know how to hold on to a ball. They just got to fumble the ball on the 30. You know. Not the greatest. Yeah, fumble on the kick return, for God's sake. Oh yeah, dude, NXT. I told my roommate though. I went with him. Well, I took him with me basically because I told him, I'm like, you want to go to NXT? And he's like, I don't think I have the money. I'm just like, fuck it, don't worry about it. I got tickets for cheap. And got them, and like the first match was Kairi Sane. Or no, the first match had Roderick Strong. We showed up just a few minutes late. They were already in the middle of their match, which is fine. People were going pretty crazy for Roddy. But second match was Kairi Sane. And I don't know if you've ever seen a gigantic, just a 6'5" blonde white dude, just a pasty white dude jump up like a 13-year-old girl upon realizing who was coming out. That's about how it was when I saw Kairi Sane's name show up. I'm like, Kairi! Oh! And then I did the same thing when I saw Brennan Williams. I was probably the only one who was like super excited for Brennan, especially considering he was facing Killian Dane. Like his face, like everyone was like Killian. I'm just like, Brennan, Nico, knee him in the face. Who? No, Brennan Williams is great. There we go. There we go. If you had known about that show before you saw pictures on Twitter about it, you would have tried to go. Didn't pay attention to their tours. Yeah, they were in Spencer. It was really weird because it's like, yeah, NXT Spencer. I'm like, why out of all places in Iowa would you go to Spencer? You can go to Ames. You can go to Iowa City. You know, you'd have some college kid. You know, NXT is a college crowd. Go to one of the college towns. But from the looks of it, they did really well. They did a good house for however big the building was. Seemed like there was a fair amount of people. Oh, Brendan Williams? Yeah, I like him. I've been following him for a little bit. Just a 6'9" former NFL defensive lineman who quit football to do wrestling. He quit football. He wasn't like a football reject. Like he was. I mean, okay. I think he'd pretty much been cut by the Patriots by the time he decided to do wrestling. So he is, in all intents and purposes. I really should have just started running out the clock. This is really not good. I screwed this up so bad. But yeah, he left that, trained with Booker T in Houston, and the big thing is he's just this huge dreadlocked 6'9", 300-pound former defensive lineman. Dude is huge, and he's a huge anime fan, like ridiculous. Like, imagine how much I talk about it. That'd probably be him, maybe even more. Because he actually has a waifu pillow. The man has a waifu pillow. He posted about it on Twitter, for God's sake. Probably not as good as D'Angelo Williams, but D'Angelo Williams is a freak of nature. I think they're far enough back. Oh, they're going to try. Why is he practicing for a kick? Well, we'll see. No.
After review, the pass has been ruled incomplete. The catch was made out of bounds.
Yeah, the catch was made out of bounds. How do you see that? Like, there was no, like, he couldn't even have the second foot to drag. Like, it was so far out of bounds, that second foot. To be fair, though, like, if it came down to having to punt versus being able to kick a field goal, I would at least try. D'Angelo Williams is, I mean, yeah. Brendan Williams is pretty good, too. I think he was on, he's been on some type of podcast, like a big video gaming anime podcast. Isn't it like Best Friends Play or something like that? I think they nicknamed him like Better Wooly. Is Williams still a football player when he worked here? I think D'Angelo Williams was a free agent to that point. I think he left wrestling to actively try for an NFL contract. Yeah, suck a dick. Accept it. All right, we need to get down the field right the fuck now. All right, fucking Treadwell, man. I like Treadwell, but you need to. There you go. Open field. Shit. Go. Timeout. I was still currently a free agent. I guess it didn't work out as well as he wanted it to. I don't mean to laugh, but it's just like, yeah. All right, let's try it. Fuck it. What could go wrong? Right? There's 9 seconds left. Boom. Oh, dude, no. You were right there. You were the chosen one, Diggs. You were the chosen one. Fuck it. Try it again. They'll never see it coming twice. Oh, they totally saw it coming. feel like there should be a holding call.
So that'll do it for regulation time. We're going to need overtime to decide a winner in
God damn. Oh, and it's old school overtime, which means we have to get the ball. Fuck. At least it's a good game. It's been a good game.
the ref gets the signal,
I didn't really expect it to be quite like this, but hey, you know,
kicks it off to be
take what I can get.
Thompson. Decides to take it out of
Whoa, he almost didn't. Almost didn't.
Chris Thompson took it out of the end zone and a little risky. He gets out close to the 20.
Should have squibbed it. Yeah, I'm gonna put them as far back in the field as possible. I'm gonna give them room, and hopefully we will actually stop them like our defense tends to do, and we can make this work for us. The games seem long. This is a little bit longer than it generally has been. This one might actually reach an hour, and it's very rare for a game to reach an hour. Yeah, 50. We're 51 minutes in the recording, and yeah, generally it's about 51 minutes, and that includes like Sports Center and all that. Usually, I'm able to like kill the clock. All right, here comes our chance. Oh, are they gonna try it? Oh no, they're not. Okay, yeah, let's not block. Let's defend.
That pass never had a chance.
the defense forces fourth down, and even if they had completed the pass,
It still would have been short.
Yes.
You have to run those routes farther. And
There we go. Ah. Okay, we have 49 yards to go.
back there, whittling down the size of the punt a
I don't like the comebacks routes. The comebacks routes never work. Let's try a good old-fashioned running play to start. We'll see how our running game feels right now. There you go. All right, there you go. About 6.
number 31 will get the carry on first down and will gain close to 6.
Been blacking out because of Stranger Things Season 1. I still need to watch that. Haven't really got around to that. Ah! All right.
That brings up first down.
number 31.
All right, let's try a play action.
To perfection on that last play.
Nice second down ball.
I think, though, they might go for it. They went for it. Ah, Rudolph.
Number 82 favors his man on the finer points of coverage.
Okay. Okay. We got a good chance here. Ah! Didn't get anywhere. 2 stars away from getting this week's loot case. Interesting. All right, we'll check Gurley. I'm gonna not do what they said. I'm gonna do a run play. We're gonna check Gurley's ability. Say 5 yards. Cool. I'll take the 5. Okay. Sure, why not? Damn. Diggs, you think you can do this for me? Ah, fuck it. Touchdown. The scramble. The scramble. Did it.
Look at this run, Dan. Everything worked out to perfection.
Wow. How many Redskins were running at my ass when I got the hell up out of there? God damn.
To have something under that TV at the end of every game.
What a game. Damn. Good thing Teddy didn't. Yeah, good thing he didn't shatter anything this time. All right. Frame limiter. There we go. Sim the week. Yeah. Get through this quickly. I always love when Fat Kid Deals shows the Pokeball grinder, because it's just like, yeah, man, it's an herb grinder. And it's like, yeah, sure, herb grinder. It's exactly what that is. Oh man. I'll probably have to just grab something to drink real quick before I do TEW. So I'll get through this. Enjoy my win. It was close, but I'll enjoy it and call it good. I'll probably have to stream tomorrow night, because if I'm doing TEW tonight, since I wanted to do it on a Saturday, so people who are generally not able to be here other nights can actually be here. Come on. There you go. I'm going to have to do something tomorrow to catch up on the other stuff I've been lacking on. Oh, let's turn this up. There we go.
I'm Chris Berman. Well, let's get straight to the action. In our first game this week,
Shit, Carolina.
7-point win.
And I mean that literally.
Long-standing AFC rivalry we had.
I mean, the Jets being shit is a foregone conclusion.
Coleman had a stellar game.
And the Browns.
His performance wasn't enough to lift his team to a victory.
Ravens are 4-2. Jesus.
Threw for 250 plus yards and helped his Texans beat the Chiefs. Down in South Florida, Miami, we had the
Dolphins have a winning record right now. That's something.
Over at Gillette Stadium, we had
49ers have a couple of wins. That's something. Of course, the Patriots are kicking their asses.
Lions. Cobb is split out at his own 20-yard line. Probably a little safety valve across the middle. And
Was this like a first play of the drive? Damn, he took off. He took off, man. That is ridiculous.
the Packers won to win this by the final
6 touchdowns? Holy fuck.
Vikings had over 100 return yards in their victory at the HHH Metro.
God damn.
The Saints won on the road and will now head home to meet the Vikings.
Oh, good. I get to face the Saints next week. The 5-1 Saints.
Some added firepower for the win.
How do I feel about Orlando Magic being first in the Eastern Conference? It feels good. Can't wait for that to go away here very quickly.
For over 200 yards and helped his Jaguars beat the Titans.
Eventually, they just get Jaguars are 4-2. Aren't the real life Jaguars almost 4-2? Maybe they're like 3-3.
Center fielder back there picks it off at his own 30-yard line.
It's really something, but I have no faith in Orlando. So
He's thinking touchdown. What a turnaround. 70 yards. The Falcons win this one by the final score of 35-21.
it's about the same way as when I find out the Vikings are doing well. It's like, I wonder how long this is gonna last.
In front of you, we've got the AFC Infirmary Report. And as you can see, it hit hard.
Dude, I can't imagine breaking my kneecap. That just sounds awful.
Without it. The team doctors have reported a pulled
It
hamstring
really doesn't sound good.
in 5 weeks. In front of you, we've got the NFC.
Collapsed lung sounds awful as well.
They could form their own mash unit. This guy
Like, torn muscles is one thing, but to, like, break a bone.
injuries.
Ugh.
He'll be out for 9 weeks. So that'll do it for now. Chris, let's send it back to you.
Yeah, Rodgers with his 6 passing touchdowns does not shock me in the least. Apparently, they sat on the Spurs from beginning to end.
I'm Chris Berman, and thanks so much
I-
for joining us in the Bristol studio. We'll see you next week.
I'm not putting faith in them. You know what happened is last year. Was it last year or 2 years ago? I think it was last year. I put faith in the Vikings after they went 5-0, and they shat the bed so bad. I can't even remember like which year featured them like completely screwing up a good season. I forget. There we go. Titans 4-2, Jags 4-3, Texans 3-3, Colts 2-5. Huh. Colts still have a chance. It's so white. It's weird to see the Titans at the top of a division. Really is. And the Jags, like, right there with them. All right, well, there you go. That was NFL 2K5 for this week. Interesting game. It took it to overtime. I wasn't the biggest fan of the fact that we had to take them to overtime. If we lose to New Orleans, I'd say that's not too bad, honestly. I mean, they're 5-1. They got to be pretty damn good. But yeah, still pretty exciting game. Got a nice win there with the Teddy scrambling out and not breaking or tearing anything. And there we go. So yeah, I'm moving on to TEW for you guys in the chat. For those of you who watch this on YouTube, thank you so much for continuing to watch. I greatly appreciate you continuing to watch this, and I will see you next time.